So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first-day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. This, of course, the Saitama Stadium looking so intimidating with the crowd close to the pitch, so much like classic European stadia. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. He's picked his way through. He's having a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Rice. Mbappe.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That has been cut short. David Villa! And that is doing no harm at all. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Can he get it through? And back to the keeper they go. And they've got rid. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Knocks it into space. He's had a shot! Against the crossbar. Once more against the woodwork. Great defending, strong and determined. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through.
That was lovely, that.
And he's managed to get rid. That's a throw. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nicely weighted ball, and it's made its way to him. Serginho proves just a little bit too strong. Mbappe, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's gone for goal. Oh, nearly, nearly. Now it's Villa. Ambitious ball here. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Could move up a gear here. Great vision. Ibrahimovic! Crossbar comes to the rescue. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Messi is eyeing up his options in the middle. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Beckenbauer with the clearance. It's gone out for a throw-in. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Schneider. Threads one in. And here's Messi. And he's intervened well there. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Swung over. Mbappe does really well to win the ball there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Mbappe. Nicely shaped ball. Played out to the right. Has a shot! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Well, it's Batistuta. Oh, that's ambitious. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Israel have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
And this is Batistuta. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Incoming delivery, and we have our very first corner. Decent chance! Oh, he's done it! They willed it, and it happened! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
It's great composure. He kept his eye on the ball until the last possible moment, and then smash. No stopping that.
Just a quick reminder
and
today,
there you have it.
From parking outside this stadium.
Well, who would have thought it? The
The
most thrilling of endings.
Israel certainly will feel hurt by the way this all ended, but I think they can take a lot of credit from the way they matched their opponents until the very end. This could have easily happened to their opponents, and we'll be looking at a very different result. It really is a case of, yeah, better luck next time.
And with that, it's time for me to... Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really is having a shot! Oh, would you believe it? The most decisive of all goals. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Frankie de Jong is one of the most versatile midfielders in the game, capable of playing all sorts of roles, including even regista and centre-back. But he seems to see himself as a holding player, and his ability to distribute could well be key here.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Batistuta gets into a good position. That has been cut short. Batistuta! Oh, he's won it! The goal to end it all! He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, over the years I've seen some great defensive leaders, and this guy, Ruben.
Odegaard! There was plenty of power on that. That's been cut out, well played. Odegaard. Now it's Højlund. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Going for goal! What a save by David Raya! Odegaard. Odegaard carries the ball down the right. Oh, Red, nice interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's looking wide. Played back in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Foden gets it clear. Odegaard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Tries to play it through. Nicely aimed pass. Adams promptly onto that, and that tries from distance. Odegaard, good ball, good take. Oh, shooting chance! And it's a goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Rodri has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
Odegaard will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Threads one in, and this is Mohamed Salah. There's the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Mohamed Salah really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Odegaard plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. He's got away. Out of play for a throw. And it's Reinders. And that's definitely not his best. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's away. Real chance. It's Salah! That is decidedly lacking.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Looking to play him in. Always onto this. Saka!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Saliba gets it away, just eases him off the ball. It's a really well-measured ball. Saka in acres of space out wide. Pass somewhat off target. Odegaard, who does have an assist to his name, knocks it into space.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the...
Sterling! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Sterling probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
And that's a throw-in. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, that's fabulous. And the cross comes in. Reinders.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Skims one in. Raya claims it without any fuss. And that's another good win of the ball. Van Dijk. Rodri. Nice sequence of passes, this. Reinders. Fires it in low. Can he finish? Lacking in accuracy.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Two added minutes has been
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And he welcomes it in. Another chance from a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. Can he finish? He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Plays it through. Ball driven towards the far post. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Reinders. Sterling. He's found it. And Sterling! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Ødegaard crosses. That's an excellent interception. Mohamed Salah. That has not gone well. He's shifting through the gears here. Decent chance! And he's found the net! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Cleared without hesitation. And claimed it back swiftly. Not the most accurate pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Saka. Great defending, strong and determined. Saka is the guilty party there. pass has gone astray. That's rather hopeful. Van Dijk with the clearance. Oh, what a mistake! Not the most convincing of passes. James. And it's Ødegaard. It's a good spell of possession, this. And he's heaved it away. That's a little off target. Now it's Højlund. Now there's a fine ball. This ended up in no man's land. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Reinders. Played out to the left flank. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Foden, and there's the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Played into space. Saka. Saka going face-to-face with his great rival. Taken back almost at once. Højlund. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's a throw. Saka. Out again for a throw-in. Aimed beyond the defence. Saka is flagged offside. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Substitution.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. That's a throw. He's had it taken off, and he shoots! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Caicedo has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest. He's had a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Adams calmly anticipates. Not the most accurate pass. Spread neatly. Kulusevski. And it's Rice. Rodri. Great vision. Real chance! Hits off target and by quite a way.
There will be 3 minutes at
Well,
a
they
time.
shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Rice, nicely intercepted. Looking for options for movement. And smartly reclaimed. The referee's awarded a free kick. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. So our quest to find the winner continues. Ruben Dias kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And here's Szoboszlai.
Szoboszlai really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
That's a sharp pass. Deftly out wide. Oh, well played, well sorted out. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's on it, can he get away? Lofted in. Oh no, it's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
And he's had a hit! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Saliba. James. Well timed, excellent interception. Adams is there to clear. He can get that clear. That's it for the first period of extra time.
Please turn towards the screen.
Well,
for a
both teams
special
have run
presentation
themselves into the
featuring
ground
our
out there.
guest
Does
performers
anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Erdegaard. Number 10,
Exhaustion, physical
Caicedo.
and mental.
Number
Will we
16,
find a winner?
Rodri.
They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end?
Number 5.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Number 18.
Rodri can get it clear.
Number 13. Alexander Arnold.
It's their second corner of the game.
31. Rice. Number 9.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Number 11.
Ball's gone astray.
Watkins.
Good take, and is he in?
Petroida.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Raya getting this one clear. Nicked it back promptly. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, perfectly measured that. Judge, surely! Oh, super goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's...
Oh, he's been caught on it here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Szoboszlai. That's good vision. Picked out, and the shot! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. There was to be only one outcome.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Stood up well to him there. And it's Szoboszlai.
That's positional gold. The utilisation...
And the finish! That's another chance! They've done it! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
It's become a case of men against boys. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so... And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. It's us or them. Always has been, always will be. Stones making his 300th appearance today. Just another reminder to... He's through, it's one great chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Martinelli. Now it's Haaland. Haaland puts his foot on the gas. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Foden. He's shifting through Foden! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And claimed it back swiftly. Eze looking for a runner. Now that's well seen too. Goes for a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Tertrauda with the clearance. Aims beyond the defence. He is through. Good chance here! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Oh, that is us! Shot a goal! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Could be danger here.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Foden. Foden was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Well, that is one way to stop him. Neither side yet able to find the net. Tertrauda gets rid without sophistication. Udogu. Out for a throw. He's through here. Manchester United looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
And he welcomes it in. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now this could be a chance. He's got away. Tries a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. Eze will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that's out of reach. Ødegaard, and he's intervened well there. Looking for the run. Oh, that's fabulous. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Look at this chance! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Caicedo. That's been cut out, well played. Eze shifted it to the flank. And it's Udogi. He's found the way through. Raya claims it, safe hands. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Very nicely done, good spot that. Can he get it through? Manchester United have reclaimed it. And here's Eze. This looks... Shot, surely! Goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again...
Chance for a shot! It's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time.
That could spell trouble. He has found the way through. And he's managed to get free.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Manchester United are...
And the referee brings the first half to a close. How would you review the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break. You can be sure of that. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Played down the flank.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's picked his way through. Chooses to... And he shoots! Now, and it's come back out to him. Oh, it's there! And the second half is off to a flyer. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Incoming delivery. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Takes a shot! In he goes again. And that is doing no harm.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Now it's Foden. Threads one in. And it's made face to face. Can he finish? Yes, it's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
This has become one superb game of football.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Eze, and there's green grass ahead of him. Rodri. Oh, this looks sharp. That has been cut short. And here's Haaland. And a chance! Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Van der Ven picks it up from the goal kick. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Eze knocks it into space. Nicely aimed pass. He's had it taken off him. And that's an excellent interception. Spread it left. Well, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. Oh, that's fabulous. Decent chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Probing pass. That's beautifully weighted. Defending of the desperate variety. João Pedro. Can he finish? And that's a real chance missed.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That's an imaginative pass. So much time. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race. Oh, it's fallen kindly here! Corner number 2, then. Oh, what has happened here? He's had a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United go into the lead.
I think what we've just seen is further evidence of their resilience and fantastic belief. I mean, they can always come through. Remarkable.
Quality ball. Over to the left. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Raya breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Manchester United can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, shooting chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Spread out to the left. Ødegaard. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, important interception. Rodri. And that is as far as it goes. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but... Well, here comes a crunch game. So much
Hello,
depends on
everybody,
this.
and welcome to
Expectation
today's match.
and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, here's someone.
And the finish! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Can he get on the end of this? Foden looking to run onto it. And he's picked it up out wide. Now it's Foden. Mohamed Salah. Nicely weighted ball. And he plays one through. He's shifting through the gears here. He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Oh, that's fabulous. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Chooses to go back.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's run loose here. Savinho. Rodri does well to get it back. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Adams gets across to intercept that. Pinches it off him. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Now it's Mohamed Salah. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Foden has it out wide and in space. Ouattara gets into some space. He's cut it out. Well timed, excellent interception. Ouattara could try cutting inside here. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Savinho. Knocks it into space. Well read, nice interception. Szoboszlai. He's had it taken off him. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Swung over. Foden. It's a throw-in. Ruben Dias. Ouattara. Almost half an hour in now. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Ouattara. Ouattara.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Adams. Now that looks a decent ball. He's picked his way through. Now it's Foden. Chance! He's beat. Yes, it's there! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Goal! After 34 minutes is...
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
Mohamed Salah is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Salah. And that has left him in a heap. Foden. Shapes to shoot! And that would have been some goal.
Foden can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Ødegaard plays it short. Foden gets rid without sophistication. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Raya comes out and deals with it. Bruno Fernandes. That's the throw. De Bruyne. Played out towards the right wing. Threads one in. And that is expertly dealt with.
There will be one
It's
minute
really well
added
cleared.
time.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And there's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after
Just
the
a
break.
quick request today for everybody
What
to
have we
please
learned from the first
kindly
45
remove any
minutes?
cars parked
Well, I think
on
the
the road
scoreline
outside
offers a
the
fair
stadium.
reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Oh, easy pickings there. He's looking wide. Tries to pass it through. Hit into the middle. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Saka clears. Szoboszlai. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
Oh, really well played.
He is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Danger averted for now. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's got away. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Mohamed Salah is in a really good position out wide. Mohamed Salah is herring after that one. That pass has been well intercepted. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's well spotted. Spread out to the left. Foden. And he's managed to get free. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Fired deep to Mohamed Salah! Oh, denied brilliantly.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Ouattara. Bruno Fernandes. He's through, now is he in? Oh, brilliant save under real pressure.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And it's Salah. He has found the way through. Mohamed Salah proves just a little bit too strong. Well, that has not gone well. Szoboszlai gets into a good position. Savinho caught offside that time. Into the last quarter of an hour. Raya getting this one clear. And he's only too happy to take that back.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Szoboszlai looking to play him in. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Now this is a potential flashpoint, and the referee has his hands full. So what can they conjure from this one?
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Ouattara.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Short changes him with that pass. He's found a way through. Nice cross. Haaland! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, the reaction from his teammates says it all, Peter. They simply expected better.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. He can run onto that.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
That's a throw. It's a pretty loose pass. He's through and goes for a shot! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. there goes the final whistle. Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test passed with flying colours. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Alisson. He's an excellent shot stopper, Peter, first and foremost, but he's just as good at creating chances as he is snuffing them out. He can spread the ball out quickly to both wings, whether it be with an accurate long pass or a quick throw. And that...
Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, what has happened here? Foden! It's in! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Number 47, Phil Foden.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That has been slung wide. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Haaland. And that could set him on his way. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Great defending, strong and determined. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Oh, that was close. Ødegaard goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Haaland, and he's intervened well there. Szoboszlai.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Spread out to the left. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Haaland. Szoboszlai. Mohamed Salah hurtling down that right flank. That has not gone well. Over to the left. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he is going into that little black book. Players have gathered round, and they are clearly concerned. Great chance here from position A1.
Peter, the keeper knows that even if his wall is perfect, it doesn't serve as any guarantee here.
Szoboszlai! They want to be quick to recover this. Tries to pass it through. Chooses to go back. Mohamed Salah.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He is through here. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Foden. Not the most accurate pass. And he's gone searching crossfield. And he's forced to go back. Pressing high and with purpose. De Bruyne. Szoboszlai. Savinho. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. He's going to be disappointed with that. Mohamed Salah! It's a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Foden. He's shifting through the gear. A header! Decent enough try. And smartly reclaimed. Short changes him with that pass. That's a good ball out wide. De Bruyne. Ruben Dias calmly anticipates. Savinho.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Nice interception, well timed. Can he get on the end of this? So what can they make of this? And he's managed to get free. Thinks about the shot. It's Salah! Mohamed Salah. Can he get it through? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Looking for the run. Has been indicated. Time, excellent interception. All the way back. Now that looks a decent ball. He's looking wide. Foden plays it in. And Mohamed Salah! Another big chance that gets away.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
I'm afraid to tell
and we are up to the break.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So we're into the second 45. Passing is crisp and sharp. Great vision. Can he get onto this?
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Savinho. Oh, right place, right time. Oh, it's come loose. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Mohamed Salah. That's been slipped through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He has found the way through. Takes a shot. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Szoboszlai sends it crossfield. Oh, can he get onto this? That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's got away. Takes aim and crosses. That has been knocked clear. Close it. And the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Petrauda spots it and intercepts. Bruno Fernandes. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. No, that's been intercepted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Haaland. Ruben Dias gets good distance on it. Ødegaard. And he's taking no chances there. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. He's picked his way through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Spread neatly. Oh, he's been caught napping. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Mohamed Salah is herring after that one. And that pass isn't the best. Tries to play it through. That has been cut short. And it's Caicedo.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And there's the shot!
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, that's a key interception. Threads one in. Well read, nice interception. It's a really well-measured ball. Now, can they get him away? Caicedo. Savinho. Looking for options for movement. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Bruno Fernandes. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And it's lofted through here. 5 minutes left on the clock. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. He rises! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substitution on the field, number 16.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Number 13.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Ouattara gets it away. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that is as far as it goes. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another... Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Salah, he's picked his way through. Well, Jim, Tony Adams, of course, is the absolute colossus in defence, isn't he?
Absolutely, and we all know about his defensive prowess and his leadership, but I think a lot of people overlook his versatility and his adaptability.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's the way he's developed a more expansive front-footed game over the years. That's how...
Can he finish? And he's there to belt it away. Szoboszlai. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Looking for the run. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Foden is in a really good position out wide. Bullish header! He's delivered